Welcome my dear friends. This is Edu is Fun and you are watching a video on sound.
What is sound? Sound is a form of energy which produces the sensation of hearing in our ears. What are vibrations? They are the basic cause of all sounds. They are the to and fro motion of an object.
How do humans produce sound? The voice box or the larynx helps us to produce sound. It has two vocal cords stretched across it in such a way that air can pass through a narrow gap or slit between them. The lungs force air through the slit between the vocal cords and this makes them vibrate and produce sound. The human body has muscles attached to the vocal cords. These muscles can pull the attached ligaments and make them tighter or loosened up, thicker or thinner. These changes in the vocal cord help to change the pitch of the sound produced and make it shriller or flatter. These are differences in the sizes, tautness of vocal cords in men, women and children. This difference results in each group having a characteristic sound of its own. Sounds produced by animals. Dogs, cats, horses, lions and crows have vocal cords same as that of us. Birds have a ring of cartilage called syrinx. Some birds produce jarring or unpleasant sound but some produce pleasant and soothing like the myna. Insects like mosquitoes and bees make sound by vibrating their wings rapidly. The more faster is the vibration, the higher is the pitch of the sound produced. Frogs puff their vocal sacs like a balloon while croaking. This inflation of their throat helps them to make their croaking louder. Light propagates faster than sound. We all have seen lighting and also heard it. So, why does the thundering sound is heard a little after it is seeing the flash of lighting? Earlier people thought its reason is simple, that thundering occurs a little after lighting. But, both occur really together. The reason for the delay is the difference in the speeds of sound and light. The speed of light is as high as 3 km per second and that of sound is only 330 meters per second. Hence, the thundering is heard a little after we see lightning. Persistence of hearing. When a sound reaches the human ear and affects the eardrum, its effect stays on the drum for nearly 1/10th of a second. This helps us to get a feeling of continuity while hearing one sound after another. Some reflected sounds reach our ears in times much smaller than of a second. Since the effect of the direct original sound is still there in the ear, these reflected sounds mingle with the direct sound and do not produce any separate sound of their own. This saves us from a lot of confusion and difficulty. We can hear the reflected sound as a separate sound only if it reaches our ears after at least 1/10th of a second. Sound covers a distance of 33 meters in 1/10th of a second, hence the reflecting surface must be at least 17 meters away from the source of sound to enable us to hear the reflected sound clearly. Echoes. If we are in a place where the reflecting surfaces are about 17 meters or more away from the direct sound source, we then hear the reflected sound as a separate sound. This sound is, however, nothing but a repetition of the original sound. We call such a sound as an echo. It only takes place where the reflecting objects are more than 17 meters away from the direct sound source. This happens in places like open fields and empty buildings. Important terms. Sound needs a medium for its propagation. It cannot propagate through vacuum. It can, however, propagate through all the 3 states of matter, that is, gases, liquids and solids. Amplitude. It is the maximum displacement of a vibrating body on its either side. Time period. It is the time taken by a vibrating body to complete one cycle of to and fro motion. Frequency. It is the number of cycles of vibrations completed in 1 second. Loudness. It is determined by the amplitude of a sound. More the amplitude of vibration, the louder is the sound produced. Pitch. It is determined by the frequency of a sound. A higher pitch means a shriller sound while a lower pitch means a flatter sound. Females and children have a higher frequency than those of males. The male voice is therefore flatter than the female and child's voice. The amplitude of vibration is measured in units of distance, length. Therefore its SI unit is meter. The time period of a vibrating body is measured in units of time, therefore the SI unit is the second. Ultrasonic and infrasonic sounds. Human beings can hear the sounds of frequency ranging from 20 to 20,000 Hz. This is the audible range of sound for human beings. The sounds having frequency below 20 Hz are known as infrasonic and are inaudible to us, whereas the sounds of frequencies higher than 20,000 Hz are called ultrasonic sounds. They are also inaudible to the normal human ear. Noise and music. All the unpleasant sounds are known as noise. Noises are due to the sound produced by irregular or non-periodic vibrations. Noise is derived from the Latin word nausea, implying an unwanted, unexpected and unpleasant sound. Musical sounds produce a feeling which makes us happy and comfortable. This is because such sounds produce a regular period vibration. Noise pollution. The disturbances produced in environment by the presence of excessive or undesirable loud sounds of various kinds is referred to as noise pollution. Sources of noise pollution. 1. The use of various types of appliances and gadgets in homes such as mixer grinder, vacuum cleaners, lawn movers, television sets and music system often create noise, and that too at a quiet high level. 2. Noises like the street noise, traffic noise, public transport, playground, shopping malls and marketplaces, loudspeakers in social functions and so on very often cause noise pollution. 3. Small factories and construction equipments often result in quite high loud noise level. 4. Noise coming from dripping taps, ticking of clocks, coolers often disturb and irritate us. Effects of noise pollution. If on health, the presence of excessive noise in the surrounding can cause any health-related problems. The ill effects of noise can affect physiology as well as psychology of the affected people. Some of the ill effects are 1. Deterioration of mental health. Continuous noise can create panic. The affected person's frustration level may increase. It also results in lack of concentration of mind. 2. It affects the human heart. Lack of sleep, hypertension, nervousness, anxiety, decrease in ability to memorize, extreme emotional behavior can be caused by it. 3. Noise may lead to hearing impairment. Noise pollution causes temporary deafness. But if the noise pollution continues for a long period of time, there is a danger of permanent damage. Hearing impairment. Partial disability is generally the result of a disease, injury or age. By learning sign languages, such people can still communicate effectively. Technological devices for the hearing impaired have made it possible for such persons to improve their quality of life. Thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and please subscribe.